Hello over there. My name is John Bosco Chule Kitele, and in the mood that we are in as a nation of constitutional change, I'd like to take this opportunity to briefly look at the ideal of separation of powers in the old constitution, in the new constitution, that's the 2010 constitution, and as proposed in the BBI. Now, by separation of powers, I mean the independence of each of the three arms of government, that is, the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. Now, this concept was unheard of. It was alien in the old constitution. You see, in the old constitution, the vice president, the cabinet ministers, and their assistants were members of parliament, and they were appointed by the president, who was also a member of parliament, and they served at his pleasure. The Chief Justice, who was purportedly the head of the judiciary, was also appointed by the president without any interview and without any parliamentary approval, and he served at the pleasure of the president. This meant that the president could wake up one morning, if he so wished, and fire the members of his cabinet and fire the Chief Justice and appoint new people. The president was not only an imperial president, but was also a dictator whose word was final. Then came the new constitution, the 2010 constitution. Under this constitution, the concept of separation of powers is clearly defined. Under the 2010 constitution that we are currently enjoying, the president and his deputy are not members of parliament. The deputy president enjoys security of tenure. That means the president cannot wake up one morning and decide to fire his deputy. Cabinet secretaries are drawn outside parliament and are technocrats. Under this constitution, the judiciary is independent and it is headed by an independent Chief Justice who enjoys security of tenure. Under this constitution, the powers of the president are further diluted by creation of independent commissions, 10 of them whose occupiers enjoy security of tenure. Now, in the proposed BBI, the separation of powers is non-existent. In the proposed BBI, the president will control the executive, the president will control the legislature through his puppet prime minister, the president will control judiciary through the office of the ombudsman. My friend, unless we consider the ideal of separation of powers in the Building Bridges Initiative proposal, then we are heading back to the dark days. Think about it.